Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Ball Tutorials. I am KoiTGZ, and in this video we are going to do an elite enemy battle against Death Andorearu. So this is going to be it right here. So this is actually going to be a pretty tough battle. So for this one I'm actually going to have a support character. But for this particular battle, I'm actually going to be using a Jibaria based team for this. So one of the main weaknesses is going to be Jibaria against the three dragons that you will face. So hopefully this actually does work out well. So here on my ranger, I was deciding whether to use um, the Sword of Kusanagi for this particular battle. That could be used for Ground Spark to actually lower the defenses of the enemy. But maybe for this particular battle, I want to focus more on Jibaria. So here, I'm actually going to have on the Blade of Destruction. So that does Jibaria damage to all the enemies. So that also increases my chance of getting Shadow Bind as well. Then here for my sage, yes, so not my sage, but my armamentalist, I'm gonna have the Great Sealed Sage book. So with this, I'm going to be using Rock Wedge. Probably what will happen is I will be mostly using the buggy based ability more often, since that does damage to all the enemies. And then once I start picking off the enemies one by one, I'll be using Rock Wedge, since that does better damage. Then here, of course, with my Sage, I'm going to have on the Scroll of Enlightenment. Again, does not have resurrection spells, but it does chip damage to the enemies, so that actually does work out well. Then here for my Battle Master, I'm going to have on the Sword of Kusanagi. So this is going to be used for pretty much targeting one specific enemy to take down. So that's going to be really important for this particular battle. But yeah. So with this particular team, things should actually work out well. If you want to know more about the equipment and souls, please look down in the video description below. But right now, I want to focus on the abilities of the the elite enemy, so Death Andorearu. So with this elite enemy, it's going to have 2 to 3 actions per turn, around 80,000 HP or so. And then its main weaknesses are going to be Jibaria, Gira, Mera. Then after that, Bagi is definitely one that you can use against it. I'm not sure if I will make a Bagi video, but we'll see what happens with the next couple of videos. Then after that, its main ability is going to be Call Ally, so Nakama Yobi. So this calls an ally to the battle, and this is pretty much used, I want to say, when their HP is under 50%. Then after that, you're going to have Konetsu Gas, which is going to be hot gas. That does about 200 meta breath damage to all characters with the chance of causing paralysis. Then after that, you're going to have a Sukono Ichigeki, which is a critical blow. So that does about 640 critical damage to one character. After that, you're going to have a Kogoeru Fubuki, which is Ice Storm. So that does around 260 shadow breath damage to all characters. After that, you're going to have a Renzoku Kamitsuki, which is a double bite, so that does 2 physical attacks for around 200 damage each to random characters. Then after that, you're going to have a regular attack that does about 220 physical damage to one character. So since you're going to have Ice Storm, you're going to want to use Fubaha for this, so I will be using that right in the beginning. Then besides that, also getting Skada on all the characters would actually be help out well. But this probably would be best suited for a high priest, which I probably will show in a later video. But right now, the support character that I'm going to be using is going to be a battle master equipped with the Rubiss spear, so that actually has a Jibaria based attack that does damage to all enemies. I'm not sure how much damage this character is going to be doing, but hopefully it's, well, at least it'll be something. But with that said, I'm going to be going into this battle, so here we go. Okay, so here we go with this battle. So I'm probably going to change some of my strategy a little bit. Um, One thing I did was change my support character to a ranger. So this is going to help me in terms of getting shadow binds just like that. Here with my own ranger, I'm going to be using Fubaha. With my battle master, I want to do damage, so going to use Stemmy, Desperate Stand. Then here, going to use Force Burst. So I'm going to be using the Boggy-based spell instead of the Jibaria spell at first. That's going to help me do damage to all the enemies. So here what I want to do is actually use Skada on my characters in order to protect against the physical attacks of the enemies here. So let's see. Regular attack. Regular attack. Another regular attack, but that was actually pretty good. So hopefully here I can get another Shadow Bind. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, okay on both of them there. So that actually did really work out. So here what I want to do is I'm going to use Battle Demon Release. And hopefully here... So did Ground Spark there. So that actually didn't do... that actually did pretty good damage there. Not so bad. Okay, nice guard there. So let's see what happens next. So here again, gonna try to go for another Shadow Bind. Nothing there. Okay, so here I'm going to be using Heavenly Rock's Call. So one in the middle, 20,000 damage, so that actually worked out well. Okay, 58,000 damage, 58,000, but 5,800 damage there. So here, going to heal up. And a spell crit. So let's see, that's going to be on the spell. So let's see what happens to this battle, or this round, I should say. Okay, double bite, regular attack, Ice Storm. So here again, only having 2 rangers doing attacks. So, okay, they're all shadowbound. So that's really going to help me out. Pretty much I have free attacks the next 2 rounds. And also I can heal up my characters as well. So one is actually now down. So one is actually now down. So that actually is really going to help me out here. So next, what I want to do is actually, since I'm going to lose the attack buff on my Battle Master with my Armamentalist, I really want to use Baishion. And then heal up with my Sage here. Okay, then probably getting one more attack. Yep. So when one of them goes down, they go from having 2 attacks per turn to 3. So that's actually a bit rough. But I think that one actually just had 2. But hopefully here, Shadow Bind, no Shadow Binds. Okay, so that was pretty good damage there. Okay, spell crit here, so hopefully... Let's see, a double bite. Okay, 1 missed on my Armamentalist. Okay, so that was 2 attacks there. 2 attacks. Okay, so that actually really worked out there for me. Okay, so that one is now down. So probably from now, my Armamentalist is going to be using Rock Wedge if I go into auto battle. So let's see what happens. Yes, so Rock Wedge. Okay, ooh, there goes the critical attack. Ice breath, ice storm. Okay, so in this case, he is actually almost down. So if I'd use Battle Demon Release, he's probably going to go down right here. Ooh, yeah, 34,000 damage. Yes. Okay. Okay, so that was my battle against the new elite enemies, so Death Andorearu. So with that, in all honesty, that was actually, I've actually attempted this particular battle several times, and things didn't really work out in my favor. So that's one reason why I actually had to change to a different support character. Pretty much a ranger is what you're going to need, especially getting those shadow binds. Just having a lot of attacks done, especially that ones that are going to be critical attacks, those can be very devastating to you. So, but yeah, for the most part, the Jibaria team actually did work out well. So Heavenly Rock's Call with my Battlemaster, especially at that final one, 34,000 damage, that actually was really good. So, yeah, things did work out pretty well, I would say. So, definitely, Jibaria does work. I'd say the only big issue I'd say is right now we don't have any spells or Jibaria spells that do damage to all the enemies. That would be more. That would have actually been more helpful. Then also in terms of weapons, I don't have the Rubiss spear, so that would have actually helped out as well. Having that on my Battlemaster, being able to do Jibaria damage to all the enemies, and trying to get them out all at once. But all in all, things actually did go well with this battle. So for the next battle, what I might be doing is I'll be using kind of my support team or my alternative team that will have the other 4 advanced classes. And then I will definitely make a video using the special classes as well. So please stay tuned for that. But until then, I'm going to be ending this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.